Have you ever composted old food scraps to add to a garden so it can grow quicker or thicker? We do this because composted old food scraps or any natural waste that no longer have a use for us anymore are packed with nutrients that can absorb into the ground that encourages growth of plants and roots more efficiently. Now, there are many other natural wastes that can be used for composting, such as even yard waste, but one option is biosolids. Biosolids are obtained after going through a wastewater treatment plant. Wastewater enters this facility, and by the end of the process, the wastewater is separated into clean water and the dirty solids that contaminated the water. These solids are biosolids, the material that is filtered out of the wastewater. The biosolids generated from the wastewater treatment plants can be completely pathogen-free with one additional step, and are available for free for the public, as there will always be a continuous, sustainable supply. These biosolids don't have a specific use after they are filtered out. They are often burned, putting harmful emissions into the air, or buried into the ground at a landfill. There are not many other beneficial uses for the biosolids. Biosolids can be used in a similar way that we use compost in gardens. Alongside roadways are usually embankments with surface soil on top. This surface soil is easily washed away in large rain events, meaning after any significant rainfalls, a huge amount of runoff will be generated, including a large amount of the surface soil washed away. Also washed away from the soil is solid particles, or total suspended solids, which will end up in nearby bodies of water. Biosolids can be used in a 1 to 2 inch layer on the surface soil known as a compost blanket. When the large rain events occur, this compost material will absorb the water and take it in instead of washing away. The compost blankets also grow the grass along roadsides post-construction very quickly, keeping the soil in place. This idea of the blanket improves vegetation coverage and root depth because of the high carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus content. The compost blanket will reduce the volume of runoff from 50 up to 90% when rainfall occurs. In this reduced runoff, the washed solid particles is reduced up to 99.9%. Since less generated runoff occurs, it means less soil nutrients such as phosphorus are washed away into nearby bodies of water. This data was provided by a study done by a group of University of Akron's graduate students, including a member of the Geo-Wall team, along with Professor Cutright. Using the biosolids to reduce runoff and to grow the vegetation along the roadside soil protects the roadways from potential erosion and making them last longer.